This conversation starts calm and then everything shifts. Let's break it down on Choir Media.
How do you pronounce your name, ma'am?
Hi, I'm Hedalise.
Say again, dear.
Hedalise.
Hedalise.
Yes.
That's unique. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Put your cute self. I'm not going to put you on camera, though.
That's fine.
Go ahead. What you got for me? And tell me where I'm wrong, too.
So...
Tell me. Here's the thing. I'm not going to cut your head off. I know some women are like, Jesus Christ. Let's just talk.
Yeah. So I'm 22.
Okay.
I live in Jersey. I went to college, graduated, and currently working in New York. Okay. And I just wanted to say that your videos have definitely helped me out a lot.
Really?
I think one of the things that I really enjoyed was when you mentioned the thing about weight. So at my heaviest, I was 190 and I'm 5'4". Mm-hmm. So that's like way too much.
Right.
And I've been able to love 20 pounds now. So now I'm 170 and kind of working towards getting down.
Right.
So that's been very helpful. I think that I've even seen more options open up for me just because I look more feminine now that I've lost more weight.
Right.
So definitely that's been good. Yeah, for sure.
Well, and that's a good thing because you said you've lost 20 pounds. Imagine what happens when you get to your target weight. Can you imagine the options you're going to get? Because you have very feminine features. And then I don't know if anyone's ever told you, but that little gap right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we love that.
Really?
Yes. I was put up on this. It was I don't forgive me to my African brothers. I don't want to a jabroni, a jerome, or something. In the 80s, brothers from the continent came over and said, we seek women with that little gap because those women with the little gap, there's just something about the passion level. And I was like, what? But then I started kind of put that in the back of my mind. And I started to notice that women that had that little gap right there seemed to do much better. Men flock to that. And then that's your natural hair?
Yeah, this is my natural hair. That's interesting because I was thinking about getting rid of the gap.
No, don't do that.
Braces.
No. You got nice clear skin. You definitely have something to work with. So are you actively dating in Jersey?
Yes, I actually have a boyfriend.
Okay.
Yes. And he's what you would call a Henry. So if that's nice.
There you go. So how long you guys been together?
So far we've been dating for 6 months. He's met the parents. I'm going to meet his parents in July after this whole coronavirus thing is over and done with.
Right.
And it's kind of like what you say. He does talk about marriage.
There you go. See? Thank you. Mm-hmm. Men, he met your family and you're going to meet his later?
Yeah, he met them.
See? Men who are serious about marriage, they move differently. Let me know when the baby's due.
No.
So do you want to be a stay-at-home wife or do you want to work or what?
Yeah, so I spoke to him about that. I think that's one of the things that I want to do. I definitely want to take care of my kids. Okay. Yeah, for sure.
And is he supportive of that?
He is supportive of that. That's what his mom did. That's what my mom did. So he does see that as a positive.
So your mom and his mom were stay at home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So your sound like you got a very workable situation. One of the things I always suggest to my female clients is one, stay around women that help keep you in your feminine, who are on that soccer mom kind of thing. Number one. Number two, make working out a part of your job, of your life. Working out and eating healthy, because if you're going to be a mom, you want to, you want to also have kids that are healthy too. So, men pay a premium for cooperation, and a beautiful wife and a great set of kids. So I ain't got a good workable situation. And I'm glad to hear a young woman call and say that, because I get so many older women who just want to argue with me. I'm like, well, thank you for calling in and keep in touch.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Much.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
one.
See you guys. Let me go ahead and bounce you off there. Yeah, guys, I try not to put people on camera if I don't have to. In my profession, I work under a non-disclosure agreement. So if there's no reason to disclose anybody who's not already disclosing themselves, we don't. Yeah, she was really attractive. And see, let me also speak to that. When I talk about weight, all men are really looking for, ladies, is accountability on your side and then action on your side. She said it. She said it helped me. I started to lose weight and I noticed things happen. Men are more than willing to work with women who are already doing the work. We don't need you perfect. We are not perfect. We are far from perfect. I am far from perfect myself. Um, we just need to see that you know what you need to do. So when we go run this way, we can trust that you running your way and doing your thing. I have anxiety listening to people arguing around. That's all right, Jessica. Jessica loves pink. See, what I've noticed is I have a lot of what's going on. What I noticed is I have a lot of married or in relationship women that listen to this show. How do I know that? Because I get the emails and the comments from women saying, you know, I listened to your show with my boyfriend or with my husband. Didn't want to call in, but you know, I'm like, wow, I don't. So the message seems to be resonating, and I would say that blue collar show. A lot of men were. It was very well received from a lot of guys. And let me tell you, and let me explain something, ladies. A lot of men reached out and said, thank you. Thank you for speaking up for blue collar men, because we do feel like we get left out or left out or left out, or people look over us. And a lot of guys who feel some kind of way about working in the blue collar job because white collar jobs have more quote unquote prestige, which is all bullshit for the most part. A lot of white collar jobs have prestige with no real pay. What's going on?
How you doing, Kevin? Can you hear me?
I am. Did it just allow you to
Yeah.
pop right in the guest room?
I guess isn't this supposed to be like a white screen?
No.
Normally?
No. Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep it short. You know, early conversation in regards to this topic taboo.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think people, like a good portion of our people, even saying go to an actual therapist or a psychologist therapist or whatever, is now in that taboo stage?
Mm-hmm.
And if you notice, Kevin, even when I said about the cheapness,
Oh
and
yeah.
at times, yeah, even myself, at times I found that category a little bit, not much, but I look at the importance, even as entirely we as people, especially as men,
Mm-hmm.
in regards to we cannot be cheap. We pay for everything in this system, and let's say if you're not gonna find the therapist that you feel comfortable with, I said there are some probably black therapists out there, but
Yeah.
like I said, you have to spend money. We don't have to always resort to just their therapy. There are some black people that study and find a way to deal with our issues because they can relate. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
So I would say the mental illness and needing to seek therapy instead of trying to figure out yourself. It's not no option.
Right.
Because now we have to interact with the opposite sex. And mind you, with black women, I have no issue with them. I expect them to do better, but as a man, we have to operate regardless.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna see it because they know at the end of the day, Kevin, and I know a lot of listeners listening, is that good portion of the male populace that's black will accept assist for anything. They don't hold enough standards for themselves to say, I like you, but I expect you. I'm hoping that you're like this, But how can I do that if I'm still letting you in? I'm still entertaining
Right.
aspects. So what the women gonna do? Because they watch us, they gonna continue with the behavior.
Right.
And they just don't get it, Kevin. And that's why you have the red pills, them try to troll you, and then get at you because you know what I'm saying, you are perpetuating their behavior.
Yeah, it's a very good point, man. You know what? I'm going to touch on that once you get out. But thank you for bringing that up.
What makes this call powerful isn't drama, it's alignment. She's 22. She recognized a weakness, took accountability, lost 20 pounds, and immediately saw results. Not magic, not luck, cause and effect. That's what Kevin Samuels used to highlight all the time. When effort goes up, options expand. At 5'4" and 190 pounds, she admitted it wasn't optimal. Instead of arguing, she adjusted. Now she's 170, still improving and already noticing more attention and better treatment. That's discipline translating into leverage. Then look at the relationship structure. 6 months in, he met her parents. She's preparing to meet his. He talks about marriage. That's intentional dating. That's not vibes. That's movement. And here's the key. She wants to be a stay-at-home mom and he supports it. Even more interesting, both of their mothers modeled that dynamic. That means shared values, familiar structure, and realistic expectations. That's how long-term alignment is built. Kevin's advice wasn't, "You're perfect now." It was, "Stay consistent." The same discipline that got her healthier will be required to sustain marriage, fitness, cooperation, staying around feminine-minded women, not getting comfortable just because you got chosen. That's the part many miss. Effort doesn't stop at commitment. It shifts into maintenance. He also made a broader point. Men respond to visible effort. Not perfection, effort. When men see a woman actively improving, taking accountability, and aligning her actions with her goals, trust increases. And the blue-collar comment matters too. Many hardworking men feel overlooked because prestige is confused with value. Titles don't always equal income or stability. A disciplined, skilled tradesman can out-earn a corporate employee chasing status. This call wasn't loud, it wasn't combative, it was structured. Accountability to action, to alignment, to opportunity. At 22, she's ahead because she's intentional. That's not fantasy, that's strategy.